Okay. Vito. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
And it just got my reaction. That's it. You know, you know what kind of fighter I am. I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Alashi told him, you need to do something. And he did. And now, before I respect his word, because he say, oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do. And he did, so, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you fuck with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Alashi ask you to spice things up?
Turki didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know already.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of him. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of shit.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of shit, and you gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference,
We'll see.
when I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
And it's gonna be different from you as well.
Question for
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level.
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since
Everybody.
2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me. It's gonna be me.
I don't
And
care
you
about
will.
anybody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stuff a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? You gonna be just like everybody else. Watch. But ain't shit that everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stuff a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Question for Canelo Alvarez. You both are making history in this fight, and you've been in that spot before that Terence is right now. You moved up to chase greatness. So how do you compare that spot to the one you're in now, where you're fighting the guy who is moving up to chase greatness?
I've been in his situation before, and I know, it's gonna be a good fight. Believe me, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna bring my best. I know he's a good fighter, but this is just different.
A great fighter.
You see what happened when a good fighter jump up and his opponent is great fighter.
I like that energy, man. Big boss. Can't poke through the door. Here to talk this boxer. Fucking my soliloquy. I'm tiptoes on that. Good people do it enough for sure. Caught him if I like maybe at a peak game ready for us was one. Your boy was on these backcountry roads down here in this Texas, man. I just got to the area where I'm at, where my casa at. Drove from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Bro, stop moving here to Houston, bro. I see so many people moving here, they riding bikes. I'm like, bro, we don't even do that down here. We don't be outside like that, bro. We be with our family, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't go outside like that. I mean, these boys be tripping, man. Like, I'm tired of these out-of-towners moving down here, raising up our cost of living, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Man, boys out here raising up our cost of living. Like, oh, I want to move to Houston, the clubs. Man, bro, stop moving down here, bro. Don't move down here no more. I'm going to run for mayor, bro. Boss Hogg going to be the mayor of Houston. I'm going to put a border around Houston. You can't come here. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. We full to capacity. Matter of fact, if you ain't from around here, stay from down here. I'm going to start evicting people. That's what I would do. But anyway, let's talk boxing. That press conference. liked it. Not gonna lie. Still not gonna watch the fight. But I like the press conference. The only reason I'm making this video is because people ask me. Right? People ask me to make these videos. I make them. Right? I make them for the people who want me to make this content. You know what I'm saying? So of course when they ask me, I gotta go look at the press conference. I like the energy. Right? Terence Crawford said he gonna stump a mud hole in Canelo. A mud hole. He said, man, y'all disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all disrespecting my resume. I'm gonna stump a mud hole in your... I said, oh. Okay. Where was that energy your whole career? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, to go fight, you know, the top fighters in their prime. Where was that at? I'm still on that type of time, man. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, where you saying the stuff you saying to Terence Crawford, you need to take that energy and put that into making a David Benavidez fight. That's the fight we want to see. That fight is bigger than this fight. But you don't want to do it because, you know, you know that man coming with a different determination. Now, that man right there would take everything you got. Pause. Everything you got. All them belts, David Benavidez, that fight right there, I'll give fight prediction. I got David Benavidez by stoppage. I think David Benavidez stops Canelo Alvarez. Real talk. He ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for that. He not ready for that, bro. I promise you. And that man always working. You better leave that man, all right? But anyway, I like the energy, right? Crawford and Canelo had a good back and forth. Let me tell you something. Canelo ain't lie about nothing. No lies were detected when he was saying what he was saying. He said, you're a great fighter, but you ain't fought nobody. No lies detected. He said, man, you're a great fighter, but you ain't fought nobody. You know, Crawford got upset. You know, I'm going to stump a mud hole in you. Everybody that says something, I'm going to stump a mud hole in you. I'm like, okay. All your fans going to cry. They going to cry. All your fans going to cry. Now, me personally, I don't care who wins. So, like I said, I'm not watching the fight. I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses. It means nothing to me because neither one of them are fighting the people that I want them to fight. So, I really could care less about the outcome of the fight. All I'm saying is the energy. They need to take that same energy and make these other fights. I'm still on that type of time. I'm going to continue. I told y'all, I'm not letting off the gas, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't letting off no gas. It's all gas, no brakes, bro. You know what I mean? Every time they bring this nigga up, that's what I'm bringing up. Well, man, he could have won it. You know the most gangster thing this man could have did is went over there and took all these dudes' belts one by one and fought them in their prime, beat them one by one, took all their belts and left. That would have been gangster. He had the opportunity to do that. He didn't do that. The man sat there and I'm loyal to Top Rank. That was his logic. I'm loyal to Top Rank. I'm not, you know, going to PBC. And you know one thing I noticed about Terence Crawford? If you not black, this the first time I seen him get angry at a non-black person. Right? Normally, he only gets like that with black people. If they white, Hispanic, I see them dudes that says disrespectful stuff about Crawford. The energy is different. Oh, well, you know, Bob's just being Bob, or I'm not worrying about him. Let anybody black say something, he turning up. So, you know, the fact that, I mean, maybe he kind of, you know, listened to, so he watched the videos and he was like, oh, okay. Well, they saying that, you know, I ain't got the same energy, so let me turn up real quick. man. So all I'm saying at the end of the day is good energy in the press conference. This actually kind of look realistic a little bit. You know what I mean? I do think Turkey out of the Sheik told Terence Crawford, hey, you need to go the villain route. Because they was being too respectful to each other, and then, you know, the push was kind of fake, right? So I think Crawford now is really trying to sell the fight to get people to basically come watch the fight. That's what I think. He ain't sold me nothing because I don't care. I'm not watching. But at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, Terence Crawford, you know, he's willing to take that role on to basically get people to come watch the fight, right? So we shall see. And them reporters asking stupid questions, like dumb questions, asking Terence Crawford the same question over and over again. Y'all gotta do better, bro. Like, real talk, man. Y'all boys over there asking the same question over and over and over again. You know, and, you know, I understand. And I kind of was like, man, I kind of got mad with Terence. Like, bro, why you keep asking the same questions? You asking this nigga the same question in different ways. Like, come on, man. As media, you got to do better, bro. You know? If you don't got a question, then sit down, bro. Like, if you ain't got nothing to say, don't say nothing. Like, that's retarded. Like, why do these people feel they just want to be seen? Like, oh, that's, and then, don't get me started, bro. Like, bro, if you ain't got nothing to say, like, that's okay. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, bro. I don't get it. I don't get this media today. It's like niggas just want to be seen. Yeah. Like, bro, come on, man. We gotta do better. You gotta do better as a media guy. If you ain't got nothing to talk about, don't worry about it. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? But great press conference. You feel me? Great press conference. I'm finna drop this video ASAP. Boss got content all the way to the middle of July. And that's what that is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this press conference though. Boss gone.